If you seen the title of this video and you clicked on it, you need to listen to me right now, because obviously me and you got something in common. And if you seen the title and still clicked on the video and felt like maybe you don't relate to this, but I still want to see what this nigga gotta say, then step into my office real quick, take a seat, and listen to what I gotta say, because you might relate to some of this too. Now, I know I'm an introvert, because everything I'm about to talk about right now, I damn near do on a daily basis. And I know my fellow introverts can agree when I say this is something normal, so let me drop some knowledge on y'all real quick. Now, the short definition of an introvert is a shy and reticent person, but it ain't nothing shy about me and these hoes. Besides that though, the life of a professional introverted person like myself is very convoluted and strategic. So today I wanted to shed a light on the mysterious life of an introvert and the things that we go through. Now, one of the main things about me being an introvert is that I'd rather stay at the crib than anything, because why the hell would I want to go outside with all these lunatics when I could just stay in the comfort of my own home? I don't like when people confuse this for antisocialness, because I'm not antisocial. I would just rather be at home than anywhere else. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy going outside, but whenever I go out, my social battery depletes very quickly. If you ever catch me at the function and my social battery running on low, 1 second you will see me and the next second I'll be out of there like when your father told you he was getting milk from the grocery store. And that's even if I show up to the place to begin with, because trying to get me to come to the function is harder than a bro boy shooting at Ruby Rose in her IG inbox. You can honestly call me nice to how fast I'm ready to send somebody off. By the time you send that text asking my comment, I'm already rolled up under my covers scrolling through my TikTok feed. And if I gotta ask who go be there, oh yeah, you can count me out like 3 wrong answers on Family Feud, because I'm not coming through. Now, I know that if you relate to me, you know that having alone time is one of the most important things. The peace and tranquility that comes from being alone is unmatched by no other feeling to me. If I didn't have alone time, that nigga Bruce Banner wouldn't have shit on me. 30 minutes of time to myself is the only thing keeping me from being put in a mental institution. Sometimes I just get in the mood to not want to talk or not want to be talked to. While I'm on the topic of not wanting to talk to people, public speaking was never one of my strong suits. Having to talk in front of a large audience or crowd face to face has always gave me anxiety. And it doesn't matter if it's a short announcement or a long speech. The sheer pressure from the crowd felt like an avalanche of quesos fell on me. One fuck up or stutter and you might as well bury me, cause after that I'm gonna be pronounced dead on the spot. That shit gonna have me feeling like Thanos. I'm gonna have to snap away half the universe with the Infinity Gauntlet. And when it comes to me, I'm not a very loud person. I actually don't like yelling. If I lived in my own perfect world, I would never have to yell to get someone's attention. And also, me being me, I don't like repeating myself. So combining these two things together, it already makes for a bad combination, because I find myself having to repeat myself because I'm not talking loud all the time. Like, I already said my entire piece and now you want me to say it again? Oh, no, I'm not doing that. That's cooked. And then when they can't hear you and they ask you to repeat it, it'd be like the rudest whatever. They be like, "What did you say, nigga?" They be saying what? Like they just heard me say I was about to blow up an orphanage or something. It get on my nerves to the point where I want to up a switch and start squeezing, yo. But you know, I let it slide. It's cool. Being the center of attention is also something I'm not a big fan of. I could deal with it, but I'm not stoked about it. Don't get me wrong, if it's something good, I appreciate all the love. If it's something bad, obviously not. But I would honestly rather you just mind your business. Like, excuse me, I'm nothing like these belligerent buffoons who parade around all day doing ridiculous acts for attention. Anyways, I try to be as low-key as possible, but that just doesn't always work out for me. So most of the time, I tend to ignore it. I will say what I have to say, not say too much, and keep it pushing. It's a reason why the best superhero is Batman. So the next level of being an introvert is the ability to avoid huge crowds. The smaller the crowd, the better. To master this ability, you need to be moving like an assassin, because huge crowds bring way too much attention, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. When I'm out, I like to be with a small group of friends like we the 18. That's enough people not to be too obvious, but just enough people to jump the ops just in case the opportunity presents itself. I genuinely enjoy small gatherings more than huge parties. It's a part of my personality, but it's also a safety precaution. The less people there is a less chance of something happening. At least that's what I think if my math is mathing. With more people, it's hard to keep track of what's going on around you. Cause one minute you'll be chilling, cooling, kicking it, partying. And the next minute you'll be wondering why everybody looking like they at a track meet for Team USA. Them boys be ready to shoot like Caitlin Clark over here. Another plus about being an introvert is that you don't have to deal with a lot of drama. Since we be so to ourselves, people pretty much had nothing to talk about. So 9 times out of 10, people not bringing you up and you not a part of anything. The thing about being so solitary is that eventually you will start to get very deep into your own thoughts. I'm damn near able to go into the avatar state if I sit around long enough. When I start thinking, that's really the time where I lock in and I start to focus. When I start doing that, that's when I really think I'm in my old man, guru master type bag. Nigga, I might start levitating off the ground or some shit. You can start calling me Jedi Master Kuda. I'ma start start talking to y'all like,
if it's the bag you're looking for, then motion I shall teach.
I think introverts are some of the most creative people when it comes to our imaginations. A lot of the time, dreaming can be better than reality, and I know a lot of people can agree with that. Like, some people might just be chatting and I might find myself zoning out mid-conversation and start thinking about what it'd be like if I was in an old Ballless Life mixtape. Another thing about being an introvert is that you're most likely just an independent ass person. Most introverts are definitely the do it on your own before you ask for any help type of person. Like, if I could avoid asking for help for something, 9 times out of 10 I will not ask for help at all. Like, I would try to lift up an entire building by myself before I ask anybody to lend me a hand for anything. My way of thinking is, why would I involve anybody with whatever I'm doing if I can just do it all myself? You know, that might be more work for me, but at least I won't have to deal or worry about anybody else. With that being said, I have no problem with extroverts or extroverted activities. Most of the things I'm saying right now is just based off your personality or what you prefer to do. And this is what I prefer to do. And if you can't relate, that's totally fine. I promise I don't despise and hate your guts because you're nothing like me. Well, as long as you know that since I'm an introvert, I get more money than you, I get more hoes than you, I'm more superior than you, and I got more aura than you, then yeah, we're totally fine. I don't hate you.
Damn!
Now, me personally, I wouldn't let me talk to y'all like that, but that's just me though. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I feel like I should end this off on some type of positive note for my fellow introverted people out there. I know y'all probably been just nodding y'all head the entire video like,
yes, sir! This nigga spitting.
So with that being said, listen to me and listen very clearly. There's nothing wrong with being an introvert. Some people might not understand the way you do things or why you do the things that you do, and that's totally fine. So just keep doing you and be yourself. And if anybody thinks you're weird for being the way that you are, then you're probably already a weird ass person. Remember, being introverted doesn't make you weird. Being weird makes you weird. And if you agree with anything I said in this video today, leave a like for the free ski and leave a comment about your introverted tendencies.